like it 5 years ago, and I don't like it now. Plus, cancel culture is supposed to be done by an angry, blue-haired lady with no kids, not an angry, blonde guy who was on an island with kids. But, you know, Kimmel. Who knew Kirk comments were more offensive than blackface? Kimmel, he's either going to buy a gun or some podcast equipment. Something's going down. Yeah. I heard that Guillermo guy got deported, so it's getting crazy over there. You're like, hey, Trump, why can't you just don't go after comedians? Just get rid of The View. I think we can all get behind that.
Get rid of The View, please.
Where you been? Looking for you all morning. Why don't you pay your phone bill? Where were you? You're fired.
Chief.
You're unfired. I need you. Come here.
Breaking news on Jimmy Kimmel's suspension from ABC. He's back. He's back. Jimmy Kimmel will be brought back by ABC tomorrow night.
Oh no, he's back. What?
But I guess Jimmy Kimmel came back. He got canceled. Let me just say this to you weirdos out there that say, that's not free speech. Well, if you say something that gets your company run through the ground, there's consequences. Look at Jimmy Kimmel's decline in his show. And then at the bottom, he say something stupid.
Why is he back? Nobody watches Jimmy Kimmel.
Jimmy Kimmel is a dog. First Colbert, now Kimmel, fired for low ratings. This is what happens when you don't like your favorite president. We're sending him to China.
Well, Jimmy Kimmel was not fired. He's simply taking a bit of a freeze. Doobity-doo.
The Jimmy Kimmel news is very scary for our democracy. This is the government coercion that the First Amendment was designed to protect.
Good evening and welcome to Tucker Carlson. Jimmy Kimmel was fired. I don't even know who Jimmy Kimmel is. But I certainly don't advocate for restricting free speech. All right. So the Jimmy Kimmel news, it's just not right?
Oh, this guy is great at impressions.
It's a weird thing. The right and the left are always sort of misinterpreting things. He was inaccurate about something. It wasn't like he was necessarily attacking Charlie Kirk. He was trying to dump it on Trump and inaccurate about it. We're living.
What do you mean he was inaccurate? He was definitely bashing MAGA.
Disney lost all that money. Mickey was like, hey guys, we gotta bring Jimmy back. You're losing my money. What the is wrong with you? It was just a joke. We gotta bring him back. What are you crazy? Come on, man, get that motherfucker back. I'm losing money. This just proves that there is power in the people. Congratulations, Jimmy Kimmel is back. I can't wait to see his first joke, his monologue, because that's going to be huge, by the way.
I'm glad he's back so we can make fun of him.
Pretty crazy week in the last little bit, right? Like they killed Charlie Kirk, then Jimmy Kimmel got fired, and then I just lost $800 betting that Bridget Macron does have a dick. Yeah, apparently she doesn't. They provided evidence proving that she's a woman, which was just a photo of her parallel parking. So, are there any fans of Jimmy Kimmel in the audience today? One. I mean, his only viewer is in the audience tonight. I'll tell you, I feel like I'm losing my mind being gaslit by friends of mine. I had a friend, she came out to me and she was like, isn't it crazy that free speech is gone? I'm like, you supported every guy getting kicked off of everything for 10 years. It feels like a friend that was like an alcoholic for 8 years and just a menace, then coming back to the party after 1 day sober and being like, you guys need to get your life together. And you're like, what?
Why is Jimmy back? Does he need money?
First they came for Colbert. And I did not speak out. Because I never did a late night set on Colbert. Then they came for Kimmel. And I did not speak out. Because a couple years ago, Kimmel stopped doing late night sets on his show. Then they came for Fallon. And I did not speak out because I did Fallon last week. Then they came for Seth Meyers. And there was no one left to book me.
Oh, this guy is funny. Nobody watches late night TV anymore.
Jimmy Kimmel got fired. That was and people are like, this is fascism because people are getting fired for what they say. And it's like, motherfuckers were getting fired for not getting an injection 2 years ago.
Exactly.
And if you said anything about it, they would literally shut down your entire social media. But that was okay. They were okay with it. They were like, they encouraged it. Jimmy Kimmel encouraged that hospitals shouldn't let fucking people who weren't vaccinated get care. Remember that?
I do.
So, I don't know. My thing is, liberals, like, they're such losers, but they somehow have all these jobs, and you know, they're so obsessed with their job. They're like, I lost my job. Why did I?
The hypocrisy on the left is limitless.
Jimmy Kimmel has finally been silenced. The radical left communist lunatic will speak no more. Jimmy Kimmel. I like to call him because he's about as nasty as a dog. He said a lot of nasty things. Things that were not true and unfunny. And he wore a tie that I didn't like that much. It was an ugly tie, so we removed his program forever. You'll never hear from him again. Good riddance. And I believe in freedom of speech. I love freedom of speech. It's a great freedom of speech. As long as I proofread it and approve it first. We call it freedom of good speech because some speech is very good. And we like that. We like the good speech, and some is very bad. And if you say the bad speech, you go to jail. Unfortunately, we're a country of laws, so no bad speech.
Jimmy Kimmel is not funny.
I think they should replace Jimmy Kimmel with Joe Rogan bringing back Fear Factor, don't you think? Yeah. He makes people try to do the fears he has now, like, are you all ready to take this vaccine on this table?
Oh, that was a good joke.
That's a bad man right there. Yeah, this got to be the fastest turnaround I've ever seen. You know, in the real world, when they let you go from your job, you got to go back through the hiring process. They be like, no, we can't hire you for the next 6 months to a year. Then you got to start back at the salary you was making. You don't come back from what you had. You start back at that minimum wage if you want to get paid. Go back through orientation, yeah, take a few tests just to see if you still the person that they hired the first time, but not Jimmy Dontrell Kimmel. That's right. Jimmy Dontrell said, y'all better let me the fuck back in. You see, Disney is losing billions, and Disney don't like to lose no money. Disney already took a hit with that Lion King shit. They already took a hit with the Little Mermaid. Disney is tired of taking hits. Now people decided they was going to unsubscribe to Hulu and Disney because Jimmy L. Dontrell Kimmel has left. That is some bullshit.
It is. Go woke, go broke.
Let's enjoy this free speech stuff while we still can, you know? God, I just outside just put fucking $5 in Jimmy Kimmel's cup. I felt bad. I was gonna have more for Guillermo, but I'm pretty sure they're shipping him home anyway soon, you know, so.
Subscribe if you love comedy and click right there to watch the next one. Bye-bye.